This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So Syracuse's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Hill. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught. Completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal. The 8. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball down to 4.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. Touchdown, Orange! They strike first in this national title battle. Who Who says you need explosive plays to it? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out, it's Odom. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field, our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. No huddle here for the offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
They got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Hill. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks free. Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Syracuse. This quarterback on fire today. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On the run, it's Hill.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Catch made over the middle. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Same tailback, another carry. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The short completion to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30 is good enough to move the sticks.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. The defense all over him to stop him right at the line. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense really clicking here.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The ball is caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the first down marker. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Syracuse looking to convert on fourth down now. Design quarterback run. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Odom. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. An important third down attempt for this offense. To throw, it's Reed. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Looks like Syracuse will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Rebels will crank up the tempo.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the Rebels getting set on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the Rebels line it up with first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss, to put them on top now. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by the SPAD, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. What a catch!
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. To the air. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Beebe. Across the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Play action fake, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. Ball handed off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops it just short of that 1st down marker. And the Rebels will have to kick it away. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now from the pistol formation. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Syracuse will have the 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And Perkins Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Play number 6 on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Syracuse getting set out with a 1st and 10.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Trying to run it. It's Hill. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Touchdown, Syracuse. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Right after, up and good.
28, Ole Miss, 24.
Bringing it out. It's Odom. Tackled at the 12. Just left that one in the end zone.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Up over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
When we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so... When as an inside ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarter... Touchdown, Orange! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them his 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid...
Just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. To the air, it's Reed. Pass rush closing in. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Makes the grab. It's Beebe. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero?
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Saves one. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Syracuse Orange.